Chapter 1, 1763. Feng Xian's Pursui Heavenly Court in Central Great Hall. Purple light spread out like rushing tides. Suddenly the light stopped. It was like the river flow had encountered an obstruction. Fairy Zi gasped lightly as she opened her eyes. She was in the middle of deductions. Her progress was smooth and success was close. But suddenly the obstruction grew immensely. This was not an ordinary change. It was as if she had been pushing a wooden door earlier. The door was already shaking. There was a high chance of opening it. Once she succeeds, Fairy Zi would learn about Langya Blessed Land's location. However, this wooden door turned into a heavy iron door instantly. What happened? Earlier, Feng Yuan tried to stop me. His wisdom path methods are lacking. He could not succeed. But now he suddenly succeeded. Wait, I get it. He annexed Langya Blessed Land. Fairy Ziwei's eyes shined with bright light. She got the answer. Fairy Ziwei faced great difficulty in deducing Feng Yuan's location earlier. After Feng Yuan obtained Emperor Yama, she had no hope of success. As long as Feng Yuan annexed Langya Blessed Land, it would become part of the sovereign immortal aperture. If Fairy Ziwei tried to deduce the location of Langya Blessed Land, wasn't she just deducing Feng Yuan's location? Thus, all of Fairy Ziwei's deductions were stopped by Feng Yuan's Emperor Yama killer move. Emperor Yama contained the power of rank 9 killer move Ghostly Concealment from Thieving Heaven's true inheritance. It was a huge obstruction to Fairy Ziwei. Fairy Ziwei's thoughts flickered, but her movements did not stop. She continued using several wisdom path methods. After some probing, she confirmed her guess. This is the same as the time I tried to deduce matters on Feng Yuan. It seems he really annexed Langya Blessed Land. Annexing a rank 7 blessed land would require Grandmaster attainment level. Feng Yuan's refinement path has Grandmaster attainment level. Fairy Ziwei found that she had underestimated Feng Yuan again. Her expression was extremely grim. Immortal apertures can only devour smaller apertures. What is Feng Yuan's immortal aperture? How can it annex that colossal Langya Blessed Land? Fairy Ziwei did not know of the sovereign immortal aperture's secret. Yet she was secretly shocked because the foundation that Feng Yuan exposed was already quite unfathomable. Damn it! Feng Yuan obtained Langya Blessed Land. His foundation increased tremendously. What are these variant human goo immortals doing? They actually let Feng Yuan swallow their foundation? These idiots! Fairy Ziwei gritted her teeth. These variant human goo immortals were simply too useless. Wait, this is likely Feng Yuan's scheme. He is using these variant human goo immortals to target my heavenly court. At the same time, he is also using heavenly court to weaken these variant human goo immortals. After this battle, the variant human goo immortals must have suffered heavy losses. That's how Feng Yuan forcefully annexed them. In fact, he might have even used this thread of my deduction to trick them into agreeing with his plan. In one instance, Fairy Ziwei thought of many things. Feng Yuan left her an incredibly deep impression of being crafty and shrewd. She could not help but think of him in a bad light. Fairy Ziwei was extremely gloomy. She felt that this attack on Langya Blessed Land was simply giving Feng Yuan benefits. Feng Yuan, I will not let you succeed. Prince Feng Xian. Fairy Ziwei had anger in her eyes. She immediately contacted Prince Feng Xian, who was in Northern Plains. Prince Feng Xian had already received orders. He was lurking in Loosetail Ridge. The original plan was to cooperate with Heavenly Court's goo immortals if there was a chance to attack Langya Blessed Land together. If Northern Plains goo immortals noticed this, he would show up and obstruct them to stall for time. Prince Feng Xian, Feng Yuan might show up now. Quickly investigate. Try to stall him the moment you find him. Fairy Ziwei ordered. Understood, Prince Feng Xian said, before quickly changing his tone. Wait, I found him already. You are alone. Be careful. Fairy Ziwei quickly said. Feng Yuan is devious and scheming. The theft path immortal goo might come from Langya sect. It could also be his. I have already sent goo immortals into Northern Plains to help you, but in the short term, you have no reinforcements. Prince Feng Xian had a solemn expression. I understand. He was a rank 8 goo immortal, but he had to be so careful against a rank 7 goo immortal. But he did not feel any absurdity in this. It was only natural. Not just Prince Feng Xian, Fairy Ziwei and the Heavenly Court Gu Immortals felt the same. Their earlier underestimation only revealed their own foolishness. Thunder Ghost, True Monarch, and Chen Yi died. This demon Fang Yuan was extraordinary. He could not be assessed with common sense. Others could be underestimated, but trying to look down on Fang Yuan was simply stupidity. He is here indeed. Fang Yuan flew in the sky. He turned around to look. Prince Feng Xian was already getting close to him at a rapid speed. The commotion of annexing Langya blessed land was not small. Fang Yuan's main body was exposed. Prince Feng Xian had been waiting close by. The moment he sensed it, he charged over. Fang Yuan flew ahead rapidly. He did not want to fight Prince Feng Xian. After an intense battle earlier, he was not in peak condition. He had consumed a lot of immortal essence. At the same time, he had to defend against Fairy Ziwei's deductions. Emperor Yama was closely covering his soul, concealing his traces and expending his soul foundation. Fang Yuan, where are you running? If you are a man, stay here and fight me for 300 rounds. You coward! Do you only know how to run? Prince Feng Xian had an arrogant attitude. He continued to scold endlessly. But the truth was, Prince Feng Xian was very much on guard. He seemed arrogant, but his mind was on alert. Fang Yan sneered. No matter how Prince Feng Xian provoked him, he paid no heed. Even if Fang Yuan was not in his peak condition, even with just rank 7 cultivation level, by using Reverse Flow Protection Seal, Luopo Seal, Heavenly Giant Solar, and the Immemorial Rock Dragon, he could totally fight evenly with Prince Feng Xian without falling back. But what was the point? Fighting against Prince Feng Xian could possibly cause problems if he was careless. This was one of the 10 great fierce areas of Northern Plains, Loosetail Ridge. If Fang Yuan used his methods, he would expose precious information. His immortal essence would be expended for no reason. If Heavenly Court's reinforcements arrived while they fought, the situation would become much worse. The king does not dispatch troops based on anger. Be they righteous path or demonic path, if one could not control their emotions, regardless of how big their achievements were at the moment, they were just foolish clowns at the core. I arrived, this is it. Fang Yuan flew rapidly. When he saw the valley ahead of him, with that huge frosty lake, he became extremely joyful. Prince Feng Xian had taken action long ago. He sent attacks towards Fang Yuan from the back. The two chased and fled. They rapidly got close to the frosty lake. A huge wave appeared in the frosty lake as an immemorial frost dragon appeared. It had a horn on its head, a long body of over 100 feet, and many layers of white scales on its body. The temperature of the surroundings fell drastically once it appeared. The immemorial frost dragon screeched, warning Fang Yuan and Prince Feng Xian to not approach its territory. But this immemorial frost dragon was Fang Yuan's target. When Langya Land Spirit first relocated the Blessed Land, going from the Crescent Lake to Loosetail Ridge, he did not tell Fang Yuan about the specific location. He was on guard against Fang Yuan. But now that the Land Spirit was under him, Langya Blessed Land's location and the surrounding forces became Fang Yuan's knowledge. The immemorial frost dragon's warning was useless. Fang Yuan and Prince Feng Xian still charged towards it. It became enraged as it gulped, opening its mouth and emitting its endless frost breath. The frost breath was like a wave made of ice and frost. It was pure and white. Everywhere it went, there was an icy light which shined like crystals. Fang Yan activated Reverse Flow Protection Seal, moving into this colossal frost breath. Prince Feng Xian saw that the situation was amiss. He also chased after Fang Yuan. The frost breath engulfed everything. It interfered with Prince Feng Xian's investigative killer move. Fang Yuan's Reverse Flow Protection Seal made sure that he was intact and safe. As the frost breath flew past him, countless horse carriage-sized ice shards descended. Prince Feng Xian was bathed in flames. There was a layer of frost on his brows as he floated in the sky. After blocking the frost breath, Prince Feng Xian did not feel any smugness. Instead, he felt angered and anxious, because he had lost any trace of Fang Yuan. Fang Yuan has familiar face. He probably turned into an ice shard and descended with him. Prince Feng Xian knew some important information. With his rich battle experiences, he immediately realized the most likely reason for Fang Yuan's disappearance. It was not easy now if he wanted to find Fang Yuan's main body, especially when the immemorial frost dragon attacked him right when he was about to move. "Stupid beast!" Prince Feng Xian shouted in anger. The immemorial frost dragon had limited wisdom. Since Fang Yuan vanished, it thought that he had died. The only one remaining was Prince Feng Xian, who was conspicuously bathed in raging flames. Compared to Fang Yuan's rank 7 aura, Prince Feng Xian had a powerful rank 8 aura. He was on the same level as the immemorial frost dragon. In the immemorial frost dragon's eyes, Fang Yuan was trivial. The true threat was Prince Feng Xian. Boom, boom, boom. Prince Feng Xian had no choice but to fight against the immemorial frost dragon intensely. At the same time, he found an opportunity to investigate all of the ice shards on the ground. He soon made a discovery. An ice shard fell into the frosty lake and did not float. Instead, it turned into an ancient frost dragon and swam toward the bottom of the pond. "Fang Yuan, you cannot escape!" Prince Feng Xian gave up on attacking the immemorial frost dragon. He targeted the frosty lake. Fang Yuan entered the frosty lake and dived down continuously. Soon he saw a large number of frost dragons. Here were ancient frost dragons and desolate beast frost dragons. This was a huge family of frost dragons. These frost dragons only looked at Fang Yuan curiously. He was one of them. They had no desire to attack. Prince Feng Xian's attack on the frosty lake was a completely different issue. Many of the ancient frost dragons started to attack him, but Prince Feng Xian incinerated all of them. The ancient frost dragons went into chaos. A small portion of them became ferocious as they pestered Prince Feng Xian, while the rest escaped. Fang Yuan was overjoyed. He mixed into the group. "Fang Yuan, come out, you have guts!" Prince Feng Xian lost all traces of Fang Yuan again. He screamed angrily inside the frosty lake. His voice caused huge ripples and waves in the calm pond. The immemorial frost dragon cried out in despair. Its descendants were all brutally murdered by this human goo immortal. Blood dyed the frosty lake as its anger reached the tipping point. It attacked Prince Feng Xian with overwhelming hatred and anger.